going to do the wash in one step instead of two.
No spray, eh?
Yeah.
And then spray. Or you can wedge it like the egg. Yeah? Just don't let it.
Now, if you put too much on, would it do that?
When you put too much on,
Water? After you
lose
when you
the
spray
edge.
2 or 3 times, and it will do that.
Okay.
So you spray right away.
Okay.
See, this is more in not in the far distance, but this one, then I will. That's why I said I do the 2 techniques same time. This one I spray
Very close.
and I paint. Does that make sense?
Yes.
What did I want to do? Why don't we do it together? At the same time,
Oh, one's
It's a-
forward, one's back.
depending on the
Effect.
the
This will be lighter then.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly, and
Like-
softer because it's farther away.
I do that to show you different effects, so you have a choice. You see, you see they're running. So you have a choice. Oh, yeah, I have to spray this. See, once you spray twice or 3 times, and normally they will run, and then that is a good effect. But if you want them to be clear or
Sharp.
steady sharp, and then you don't spray them. Okay, you paint after you. Those are the big difference. Okay, and be sure that here you clean a little bit, so it soften it up. Question? No. And you see how sometimes the good result is after melting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're spraying everything.
Remember the first 2 lessons? Some, especially for me, sometimes I spray them and I paint them. Sometimes I wet them and wash them.
Yes.
Okay. Those are depending on how you want the mist to be. Do you want to mist harder, or you want to mist softer, or you want to mist, and then that is how you do it. With waters, it will be hard. With one spray, will be the best. With 2 spray, it will go. So you try it, and then you get the result. Or when it's too wet, you use paper,
Blot it up.
and then you try,
Work it back in.
and you see what's the difference. You all have to do all the experiment. Okay, and then now here. Let's see. I'm going to shuttle it first, right here. Sometimes when I do this, because it's only spray, so it's not wet, and I'm just touching here, the ink would just go over on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you, so you have one brush ready. Right after you do this, you wet it.
So that,
Because you wet it so it stop
mm-hmm.
running over. Here it is. See. Or sometime now to do that is you do not want the whole paper to be the same condition. You only want just like here.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to do this. So I
So that,
Now, could you possibly use a little white? On
no
cleaning
white.
it? No,
No white.
Okay.
Never.
Okay. Well, now I know.
Never, never,
how do you answer
never.
that question?
Never, never, never.
I'm gonna come over here and sit down. Now I
Never,
know.
never,
Call her
never.
shame.
Hey, I know.
Uh-oh.
Somebody had to ask.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
You won't forget either.
No.
Never, never, never. See, the reason I will use white later, but it's for the effect,
Right,
but not camouflage.
right.
Okay.
Never,
Okay.
never camouflage. Yes, sir.
I know you guys were thinking that. Just wanted to let you know.
I know.
And I
You're
am.
just doing the duty for
Thank
us.
you,
Yes,
that's
you're
right. We
welcome.
appreciate it.
Taking the punishment.
Taking
Yes.
the heat. Uh-huh.
He's a hero.
He's our kind of guy.
Aren't you glad to have him?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, shucks.
Without him, we wouldn't be here right now. That's right.
Now, to create a mist atmosphere, how much do you know about mist?
It moves all
You
the
do
time.
not look at the
Moves.
books and try to imagine. You have to really feel it.
Yeah. The
Okay.
pink mist and wet.
So heaven, especially the Chinese heaven. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Now I begin to wash the rest slowly and slowly I will spray so the water condition balance the whole painting the same wet condition. Okay.
So now you use a soft brush. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, the mixed hair
And,
brush.
yeah. Is there a reason why you couldn't use a wash brush also? Or do you
Now for
prefer-
painting this, that would be the best.
Okay.
Wash brush is this kind of brush most of the time is shadow,
Okay. Okay.
not for painting.
Or the bigger
Hake brush.
Hake brushes.
Well, he's going kind of in between these
And
little
this kind
things
of brush.
in there
Yeah.
too.
Those are only for bigger area
Yeah.
that you need instead of this.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This will create a more,
Interesting.
Yeah.
this, no. Because you cover
Right.
much more larger area.
Not scrubbing.
Yeah.
You're welcome, guys.
Yes, sir. Now, do not use this brush to, if you need simple color, use another brush right here. Sorry, I always
That's all right.
cover. Too bad.
I would have moved it if it was really
Well, you can
bothering
always move it.
me. Not out of your reach. I would have inched it over very little.
It's kind of complicated, isn't it?
Yes
Oh,
and no.
oh.
Yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, you have to remember which way you're gonna angle your brush. And you have to think about which way the mist is moving. But I remember being told the misty places were as important as the filled up spaces. So you have to really pay attention.
Now, there's some little thing right here. You see, the mist is right here. So how are we gonna
Bridge it.
Right.
age it? Right.
Yeah.
So, take a look. Now, that small little things are also very important. Now, first of all, the condition. The
How
condition.
wet, how dry.
The condition is important. Now, I really spray them, but not entirely wet. So if I do it right now, it go.
Yeah.
So that's no good. I spray them.
Lop them.
Yes. If I never wet them, then I will just do one spray. That will be the best result. So since I really did, I don't any brush will do. Just like that, and then just touch a little corner here, just a little bit, okay? Now I'll show you. See, a very little only, okay? Zzz. Have you?
Oh, just to wash it out and disappear.
Yeah, this is why you need just a little, and then you can keep.
Bring it back in.
Yes. You don't show a very dark line, and then right away.
Feather it a little bit.
Soften it.
Yeah. Just clean it a little bit. That we call cloud. This is called mist.
Yes, yes.
So this is cloud. Okay. So I'm going to do one here. Now, did you realize that I spray here, but I didn't spray that. Now you find that sometimes it.
Yeah.
Now, if you do more layers, then it become cloudy.
Going back farther,
Like
farther.
watch it from an aeroplane.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I thought you said you weren't going to teach us clouds, but
why did you have to say that?
because you started, you have to continue now.
That's right.
Yes, that just happened. Now here is so you know where it missed and where it's.
So this is coming over here,
Well, there's layers.
Yeah.
across these mountains.
Yeah, because
Wow.
I did this map.
Very cool.
So you have, but try not to show off too much.
Oh,
Enough.
that
Don't
won't
worry
be a
about it right
problem.
now.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Try not to embarrass
Uh-oh.
No
ourselves.
concern, no concern.
Uh-oh. Okay. If I happen to do make a trip, I will send you information.
Yes, you will let us know.
Very good.
And that will be a study trip. Not really
Not a tour.
Not a
It's
tour.
a
not
study
tour,
trip.
It's a study trip. Yeah. And then I'll be the one who teach
Not a problem.
in front of the mountain. I will show you how. Or we have a if I get connection, invited the local teachers who come and give some demo or lectures. They will be nice.
It just blends so nicely, doesn't it?
So you learn extra today. Mr. Owls do a lot of this, and then he have no what should I say? He have no